This video clip is to help us learn how to find protons, neutrons, and electrons from our periodic table using hyphen notation and nuclear notation. A couple of things about the periodic table. First of all, if you take a look, there are whole numbers on it. Those are atomic numbers, and there are decimal numbers. The decimal is the average atomic mass, in which we will use two of those decimals, yes, round to the second one, and use gram per mole as your unit. With hyphen notation, we are going to be taking a look at a notation that uses the symbol or element name and then a hyphen in the middle and then uses mass number. An example would be the Cl-37, also known as chlorine 37. Now remember, the correct way to write a symbol is to always use a capital letter and then a lowercase letter for the second one. An example, if we look at sodium, sodium is Na, so it's a capital N and a little a. When we use hyphen notation, another big thing to remember is that the charge on this is 0. With it being 0, that means that it is an atom. For this example of hyphen notation, we're going to be using chlorine 37. Yes, this is a Cl37, not Ci. Be careful. On the periodic table, there's a whole number of 17. That is our atomic number. So we're going to stick that right here. Atomic number also represents the protons. And yes, this number identifies our chlorine. On the periodic table, we also have 35.45. That is our atomic mass. When you're using atomic mass, remember to use gram per mole as well as the unit. Now in our problem, we are given another number, which is 37. That is our mass number. Yes, this will always be a whole number. As we go through, we're going to use that in order to find our neutrons. Now remember, neutrons are going to be our mass number minus the protons. So we have 37 minus 17 to give us 20 protons. Because we're using hyphen notation, our charge will be 0. So that means that my electrons are going to be equal to my protons. I have 17 protons, so now I have 17 electrons. In general, when we're finding electrons, remember that the proton minus the electron will give you your charge. Last thing on the periodic table, if you go to 17, our chlorine, go up to the top of the column, you'll see it says 7Ve. That's our valence electrons. And then for Lewis dot drawing, we're going to take the chlorine, the symbol, and we put 7 dots around it. 1 on each side, top and bottom, and then you can double. And that is our Lewis dot drawing, and that completes our example.